Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust, talking about that Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. And today, we're talking about what to expect in April, and even some hypotheticals. Hypotheticals? Would that be right? We got a few rumors kicking around, but it could turn out to come to fruition here. So let's go over it, right? Because April's looking pretty good for us here on Rust Console Edition. So let's get into it. Okay, so I just want to say out front, this is a rumor. I have not substantiated this yet, but there are rumors that either sometime in April or even earlier on, what's the next month, May, it's looking like solo duo servers or custom servers could very well be a thing. And again, that's a rumor at this point. I'm still trying to solidify that one, but things are kind of pointing towards that. And again, whether this comes, in April or not, just know that we will be running our own custom servers, the Boyfriend Squad, RazorTube, myself, and BioLaser. So if you don't want to make the purchase, that is quite all right. You can join us over on our server. We'll be doing solo, or duo server. Duo server, we'll be doing a bi-weekly server, and then we'll have an event server as well. So that'll be for all platforms. And this was just a snapshot when it first came out. It was very exciting. I'm sure a lot of these things have changed, but just to kind of give you an idea of what's, what might be in there. You've got the admin tools, we've got some kits, we've got some adjustments on the maps, which is really exciting. And yeah, so channel members will have first dibs on things. If we can make a VIP list, we're going to do that. We're not really sure what the controls are going to be, but it's just a nice thank you for people that are channel members. So that'll be awesome. Can't wait to do that. And also, big news, if you haven't heard, there's going to be a big wipe on all servers April 28th, 2022. That's monthly and weeklies. That's going to be all of them. This has been confirmed. That's the last Thursday of the month, and BP wipes for monthly, just so you know. Again, that's April 28th. Yeah. Yeah! And I think one of the other more exciting things here, we have fishing now in PTB, and now we're talking about testing branch or public testing branch, which is a separate download. And we have fishing on there now, but it looks like the fishing village will be coming for us. It looks like possibly in April here, and that would be super exciting as we have a lot of support pieces here that are going to help out tremendously. Let me see if I can bring this up here. Beep boop. All right, so the fishing village, having you can both buy diving masks, fins, tanks, wetsuits, worms, and handmade fishing rod. There are the prices there, 15, 35, 25, and 20. I think that's great, especially if you're going to go out in the water. With the oil rig being added, that's definitely going to be a great thing for us. Also, you can purchase boats there. I think it's 125 for the rowboat. I can't remember how much it is for the rib, but that's also really good. And then that way you can store them in your bases and stuff. By the way, if you're looking to have a starter base, whether the fishing villages are in or not, that'll help you with both fishing, grabbing scrap out in the ocean, and also doing oil rig, whether you're a solo, duo, or just a large group. I do have the slug base. I will go ahead and link that now in the upper right-hand corner. Go check that bad boy out. Or it's a nice supporting base as well if you've already got a base and you're on the edge of the map and you're like, hey, I need to capture this boat. Low cost, good to go, and it's going to store your boat. Okay, let's see. What else we have here? With the fishing village being added, I do believe they'll add the vending machine where you can sell the fish. Now, currently, you can sell things from the fishes that you got. Things like the blue card, which is worth some cheese, if you go exchange it at the bandit camp. But if this fishing village comes in, it gives you another way to cash them out. 5 trout for 30 scrap, you get paid to give them fish. 5 yellow perch for 50, 2 small sharks for 90, 2 salmon for 55 scrap, 2 orange roughy for 75, and 2 catfish for 65. It's a great way to make scrap, especially if you're solo. And we also will have the addition when the fishing village does come in is the kayak and paddle, which are craftable items. The paddle's great. It can be used as a weapon, but it also is how you steer the vehicle. Let me see if we got this bad boy down here right quick. Beep, boop, boop. There we go. Check it out. There's the kayak. And what's great about this is you can take this with you. So if you jump off of the oil rig, or you run out of, let's say your boat gets sunk, or you're even scuba diving, this is a great way to throw a boat on the surface. You do have to pick it up with a hammer, I do believe. Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay. And then to steer it, you can, I think you can have 2 people in here. Isn't that right? Is it 2 people? It is. I was like, wait a minute, there's 2 seats, right? Unless they changed it. And then you've got your paddle right here, and then you would use left or right trigger to paddle on either side. And then I think back on the thumbstick to go backwards. It's kind of hard to do it in the pool here, but I just want to make sure you guys saw that. Oh, I popped it. I popped it. That's scared me. I didn't think that would happen. So yeah, this is a huge deal, especially with all the aquatic things happening. And again, going out on the ocean is a great way to make that scrap, especially if you're getting started on a high population server and it's just really, really heady to run around. But going on the water is definitely a great way to move progression. So the kayak and the paddle have been confirmed for the fishing village. That's going to happen on PTB first, just so you know. PTB happens, they stabilize it, then they push it out to main. There have been a lot of fixes that were on PTB that just recently got pushed to main. So that's good, even more stability fixes. So expect PTB to be a pretty active place in April and in May. Both for people. And also, we don't know when this is going to happen. We do know it's going to happen sometime this year. This is kind of a little side note. Horses and what to expect. I do have a video on that already. If you're interested, I will link that now in the upper right-hand corner. Right next to Ram Ranch. A Ram Ranch. So that's what we have so far confirmed. Well, everything but the custom servers. But there are some pretty decent rumors to substantiate that. Or we do have to substantiate that still, but there are some decent evidence to show that that's going to happen. But either way, we're always going to be doing the solo duo servers and our own custom servers. We'll let you know how to get in on those. And again, members will get some hookups there for just a nice thank you for supporting the channel above and beyond. And don't forget that wipe that's coming through. And yeah, that's what we have so far. We'll let you know as soon as things start coming through the pipeline here. It should be a pretty active month in April. Obviously, we'll be over there live streaming, so be sure to come by and say hello. If you found this useful and helpful, be sure to drop a like. It does help out a lot. And again, if you subscribe and turn on those notifications, it's a great way to get these updates and also when we're live streaming, as we do it often. And yeah, love you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. We're going to try to float out of here in this one. We're going to get all fancy. This will probably take like 5 years.